What's up, everybody? This is G Home bringing another video here today. I know it's been a while, but things have been going crazy, been going busy, and really haven't had time to update my subscribers or anything. But I'll be honest with you guys. Now that turkey season's over with, I'll be coming in this year with a new crossbow. I know a lot of my subscribers. I do apologize that I did want to do a lot of crossbow hunts. Oh, my pup sees a rabbit out in the yard and he's eating. Tucker, leave that rabbit alone. But anyway, guys, gonna be going mainly dedicated to crossbow hunt this year, guys. Not meaning that I ain't gonna take my rifle. I will take my rifle because last year I had a nice buck come out on me and he was 25 yards away and he stood behind a bush and I couldn't take him, and he stood there 45 seconds and I just didn't want to wound him. And if I had my 270, I would have popped him. But unfortunately, it's a lesson you got to learn with the crossbows. There's downfalls to it, but you know, I enjoy my crossbow hunting. Once again, I'll be going with a new bow this year. I'll be going with an Excalibur. I haven't ordered it yet, but it'll be the Excalibur Banshee. It's a 308 short, and it has all the mods and bells and whistles makes it silent and everything like that. But anyway, guys, I wanted to touch base with y'all, let you know I got some new subscribers to my channel. They've been watching some of my videos and everything like that, and they asked, what do I take in the woods? How do I get deer that close? When do I start putting out corn? What do all I put out to attract the deer, and how do I keep inventory on my deer and stuff like that? So first off, guys, this is what I've been using. It's the Remington model 770. It's an awesome gun, guys. It's not expensive. I want to say it was $300 with the scope. I got it from Walmart, and I've had it going on 6 years, guys. Never gave me a problem with it. It's got rained on before in the stand. Cold, never had a problem with it in the cold. And I shoot a good bit with it, guys, especially in the off season, you know, just to make sure I'm shooting and practicing on my aiming and stuff like that. So and it's not much of a kick, not downgrading to 7 mag or a 30-06 or 243 or anybody else hunting, but a 270 was my first rifle that I started out with, and I prefer anybody. If you're going to start hunting, guys, if you're going to start probably hunting within 100 yards, man, I would say go with a 270, guys. It's not that expensive, and I just enjoy it, me personally. Now you can go with any gun you want, but I just prefer a 270. So a few people have asked me, what do I take in a stand with me? Since down here in South Carolina it's real hot. Well, I don't go in the woods without a thermocell, guys. I'll tell you that. These are a lifesaver. Whoever came out with these, guys, it was a lifesaver, whoever came out with them. However, I don't turn these things on when I get in the deer stand. I turn these things on when I get out of the truck. That way this thing's already heated up. It takes about 10 minutes for it to start, 5 to 10 minutes for it to start smoking. But guys, I tell you, if you ain't got a thermocell, it'd be the best $20. Sometimes you can get it on sale for $17, but it'd be the best money you have ever spent in deer hunt. That's going to keep the mosquitoes off you. I'm telling you. If the mosquitoes is real bad, I'm telling you, guys, there's been where they swarm me going to the stand, guys. And when I get in the stand, it takes about 3 or 4 minutes for that smoke to get in there and everything, and it does not affect the deer, guys. I've had this thing, I have 2 of them rolling sometimes, and I've had deer come out to the corn pile, guys, and you know, the air's blowing right to the corn pile. So will it hurt your deer? Will the deer smell it? Will they harm? Will they run from it? No, at least not in my area, guys. So of course I take a flashlight. I use 250 aluminums. A lot of people ask, so how bright of a flashlight, what color flashlight? To me, guys, it really don't matter. Some people say take a green one, some people take a red one, some say take a white one. Some people say don't use the light at all. But I'm gonna be honest with you, guys. Me personally, if you're walking in the woods and you're just shining it on the trail you're walking and not shining it through the woods, if a deer's there, he's gonna hear you, and I mean, he's either gonna blow or he's gonna take off, whether you got a flashlight or not. So as long as you're not shining around or anything, guys, I don't think a flashlight will hurt anybody. But some people have their dislikes about them. Some people say you ought to go in silent. Some you ought to go in, you know, no light. Some say it's fine to use it. Me personally, I think it's fine. Some people comment on it and say you shouldn't use a light walkie these days. Whatever works for me may not work for somebody else. So me personally, I use a flashlight. Y'all know what this is? It's the Bible. Always take the Bible, guys. That's when it's nothing's going in the woods or anything, guys. Read the Bible. There's nothing better when you're out there enjoying God's creation and stuff like that, guys. You know, that's when I have my close time with the Lord, to be honest with you, is out there in the woods. I talk to Him more out there in the woods than I do anything else, guys. So always take a Bible, guys. And people ask me what do I record my hunts on. This is what I record my hunts on, guys. I don't take a tripod. I use this on one of my stands this year that I built out of a privacy fence. And it was an old privacy fence, and it was the old panel. So instead of buying a ground blind, I used the panels to put up a deer blind. And I'll tell you what, the less money that I've ever spent on deer hunting, to be honest with you. And I tell you what, deer walk right on by. I got them on trail camera and everything. Don't even bother. But anyway, if you want to look it up, guys, it's called a Vanguard PH304. It's on Amazon, and this detaches. If you want to, you know, put your camera recorder on it, take it off, and all you do is screw it on here, guys. It fits right over your tree stand. Unscrew it. I think it opens to like an inch and a quarter, inch and a half, and that's all you got to do, guys. It works good for me, and thanks to one of my subscribers, Ghost of Mars. I don't know if y'all go check his page out. He's pretty good too, guys. And he's the one that I was asking what he recorded his hunts on, and that's what he said, guys. What do I use this for? This is a bee smoker. I smoke my deer clothes with this thing, guys. All I do, put me a little bit of pine straw in there, light it up, let it burn, catch it. Let it catch flames a good bit. Now put me some wood chips in there. You can go to Walmart and get a bag of wood chips for $2, $2.50, guys, and all you need is a handful of them. Close the lid, it'll start smoking. And I tell you what, guys, I've had old people tell me all the time, oh, smoke your clothes. Smoke your clothes is the best. It's the best scent cover out there, and it's the cheapest. And I tell you what, guys, I was hard-headed. I didn't want to listen. I thought I knew everything. You couldn't tell me nothing. Of course, I use all that scent blocker stuff they show on the Outdoor Channel, and you go on YouTube, you see all these people spraying stuff down, the scent eliminator and dead downwind and all that other stuff. Now, I'm not saying that stuff don't work, but I've had deer blow with me all that stuff on, guys. Down here in South Carolina, when it gets hot, you're sweating in August and September, and deer smell it. But I'm telling you guys, since last year, my 5th year still hunting, guys, and I started smoking my clothes, guys, I've had more encounter with bucks than I ever had. I had more encounter with deer, period, than I ever had. Deer would come right by my stand and never knew I was there. I'm talking about in August and September when the season first opens up and you're pouring sweat, guys. I'm telling you, the only two things that I got to believe that made that happen was, one, the good Lord, and two, that smoke. If you ever pay attention to that expensive camo out there called Scent Locker, look on the tag and what that made out of. It's got carbon in it. What do you think smoke is? Smoke. Comes out of these little bee smokers. Smoke is nothing but carbon, guys. And I'm telling you, you smoke your clothes, you smoke your boots, you smoke any type of equipment you taking into the woods. I can clean my gun with the oil and put it in the ground blind wherever I'm smoking my clothes. And I tell you what, guys, you don't have to believe me. You can be hard-headed like me, but I'm telling you, smoking your clothes is the best scent eliminator that I found yet for today. And it's the most inexpensive. You can rake up pine straw in the backyard and put it in there and smoke your clothes. You don't even have to buy them. They're only $15 on Amazon, but you can rake up leaves in your yard, build a little fire, put your clothes on a chair, let the smoke blow on it. So try it, guys. Let me know if it works for you, or if you have tried it, let me know if it did work for you. And then all you gotta do is, once you smoke them, guys, put them in a container, a little storage container. And they good, guys. I've washed them. The way I wash my clothes is just straight water, and I throw them in the dryer. Once they get out of the dryer, I go hang them up in my little ground blind or in my shed and light the smoker up, guys. And it smokes for, I'd say, 30 minutes, guys. And I've washed my clothes before with water, put them in the dryer, and they come out and they smell just like as if I got done smoking them, guys. So, what shells do I use when I use my 270? I use these, guys. The 270, 130 grain. I used 150 grain, but the stores around here seem to sell more 130 grains than 150 grains. So you can't, if whatever you practice with, guys, make sure that's what you're using in the field. If you're shooting 130 grain at practice, dead on, don't go with 150 grain in the stand, because it's not going to shoot the same. Whatever you practice with and whatever you shoot with it in the field. Whatever you practice with, shoot it in the field. I had to learn the hard way, guys. Same thing with the crossbow and everything. You can use them practice heads that come with them, the broadheads, if you want, but I'm telling you, there's a difference. I've tested it before. I posted a video up on it, but the points, the tips that you shoot with out the crossbow, that's practice heads, does not shoot the same as the blades you're going to shoot a deer with. They just don't. So, if you want to know what the bullets look like, this is 130 grain, guys. Let's see if I can put a... It really ain't that big. It's only probably 3 inches, if it's that big. But that's about it, guys. That's what I use in the woods. For all my new subscribers asking what I use, that's everything. This year I will be hunting from the ground, so I'm gonna be more dedicated in the crossbow hunting. For all my subscribers, I'll tell you, I do apologize. I just had crossbow and messed the scope up and never could find another scope that would shoot compatible with that crossbow. That may sound weird, but I just could never get it dialed back into zero. I ordered scopes and I just could never get it right. And I was shooting a center point Sniper 370, and I never could find that combination with the scope. One will shoot dead on, the other one will shoot high right, high left. It was with the same arrows, with the same bolts, and I just don't know what it is, guys. I tried, and I just couldn't keep spending money and stuff. So this year I'll be going into the 2018 deer season with an Excalibur Banshee. It's a 308 short, and I look forward to seeing what that thing does. I haven't got it yet, but I'm about to order it here shortly. So for all my subscribers that asking about the crossbow, trust me, they are going to come this year. I promise you. I will be taking my 270 with me, just if there's not a deer, if he wants to stay out there 50 and 60 yards. You know, I just rather take the 270 for a backup in case one don't come in. I can still reach out there and touch them. I've already started putting corn out from my deer this year, guys. After turkey season, I did put it out there, and I tell you guys, I am surprised at the bucks that I got out there. I also use salt. People ask me, what kind of salt do you use? Well, guys, I used to use the salt block. Never had no results. I used to use fine table salt. Never had no luck with that. Some people told me use the mineral salt. No luck with that, guys. The only luck that I had luck with and I'm having is the Trophy Rock 365, and that's not the actual big block, the solid rock. That's actual the rock trunks. And the deer didn't really care about the block, but when it actually came in the rock size, about the size of a marble and everything, you could buy that in the bag. The deer just, I guess they'd rather chew on salt than lick it, at least in my spot. So I also experienced in pool salt. Once again, they got fine pool salt, they got rock pool salt, then they got the pellet pool salt. And I tell you guys, I got deer at the corn pile. They're at the salt pile, and you can see them eating the salt. When there's no corn there, they eat the salt. even when there's corn there, they're eating the salt. And it's regular. You can buy it from your Walmart store. It's regular pool salt, guys. You can buy the pellet or the rock. I just never had any luck with the fine salt. So I guess that's got to do with something about them chewing it or something. I do have I have a few bucks, a few nice ones of bucks already this year that's on trail camera, and hope they'll stay around. I got this one buck he's a unique buck. He only got one horn growing on one side, and I want to say it's about 4 points on one side, but his other side, it's not really a rack. It's just it only comes up a little bit and it starts forking off, you know, in different directions. So he's on my hit list. I really want to get him. He's a really unique buck, and a few other nice ones and everything, which we still got 2 months to go before deer season. So anything can change. The buck patterns can change, deer patterns, and so forth and so on like that. So I'm gonna try also putting some roasted peanuts out there, guys, or the ones that's in the bag you can buy from Walmart or Bilo or something that's already just roasted and they just put it in the bag. I'm gonna try them this year, and everybody said that deer like peanut butter. I never had any luck with it. I tried the creamy, I tried the crunchy, but peanut butter just seemed like the coons like that more than deer. Let's see here. I wrote some notes down. But that I think that covers about everything, guys. Once again, I want to tell you, all my new subscribers, I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the questions you ask. Once again, I'm still learning. This is going to be my 6th year, guys, going into steel hunt, and I'm still learning, guys. Not only is wildlife teaching me stuff, but it seems like the Lord teaches me stuff when I'm out there too, guys. It's not all about hunting. It's not all about killing, guys. It's about the memories. It's about stories that you're going to end up telling. Even see the kids' expression on their face, guys, when a deer walks out or something like that. You know, just how close can wildlife get to you without them knowing you're there. And I got a few videos of I took my nephew turkey hunting this year, his first time. I took my son turkey hunting. We didn't get anything, but we had some hens come in, and just their reaction, guys, it was pretty cool. Something that I'll never forget myself. And y'all ever have a chance, guys, take somebody hunting with you, guys. Remember to always shoot straight. Remember to always check your surroundings. And most of all, guys, safety is number one. Always remember safety, guys, when you're out there. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all my new ones. And I appreciate all the questions that do come in, guys. Any questions, please ask me. I'm here to help anybody. And anybody that can help me, I'll take heed to it. So anyway, down here in South Carolina, deer season kicks off August 15th. And it's hot, August and September, guys. And it's hot. But anyway, guys, I look forward to bringing y'all some hunts this year. And hopefully I can share some hunts and videos with you and get some good action for you guys. Any questions, guys, feel free to ask me, guys, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, guys, remember to always give Lord thanks for everything, guys. Without Him, nothing's possible. Alright? Until next time, guys, this is Yeehaw, and I'm out.